The way is important, and there is no way.
That's full of
Wait till you see. Say I love her boy, the mother of my children.
Yeah, the mothers of our children.
We've tricked them into having kids.
To be honest, I was one of those guys who used to kind of say good things about Andrew Tate. It was mostly just to troll people, to be honest. He was just a meme. What makes it complicated is he's actually a really smart guy and occasionally made really great points. But I think that sometimes the ego can get in the way of things. And after hearing all this new stuff that's coming out, it's not even just ego, it's almost like evil.
Two girls have claimed Andrew Tate approached them on social media when they still attended school.
PhD is a pimp and hose degree.
So the recruitment process is, you message them on Instagram.
I was contacted by Andrew Tate, the older of the Tate brothers, 3 years ago when I was just 16.
All right. I mean, okay.
Daria was 16 when she says she received a private message on Instagram 2 years ago from Andrew Tate's account. It read simply, Romanian girl, followed by a strawberry emoji.
What do you inbox the woman? I live in Bucharest, Romania. It doesn't matter if I'm in London, Bucharest, Moscow, anywhere I am. I just say Bucharest question mark, or Moscow question mark, or London question mark. Sometimes, because like I said, intrigue, I'll put a completely pointless emoji on the end. Some cherries, or an orange, or a strawberry.
I'm kind of like, I don't know how to approach this because I really did not believe Andrew Tate was on no bullshit. I was like, oh, he's just a misunderstood dude. He's doing it all to troll. You know, he's not actually an evil piece of shit. But this alone, just those few seconds that we just saw. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I was on the Andrew Tate hate train the whole time. I wasn't. I've been, you know, sometimes you got to admit when you're wrong. Obviously, I was wrong about the dude.
I asked around to my other friends and my classmates who were also 15, 16 at the time. And a couple of them also told me they received messages.
So I messaged her. She's like, I'm only 16. I was like, give a fuck. Know about me.
Bruh. So it's so funny because I remember being like young, you know, once I hit like 20 years old, I remember like, oh, I can't make these same jokes anymore, you know, when I was 20. But fuck. I guess it's not a joke. I guess, bruh.
It was a pretty well-known fact that he had kind of a network of young girls.
I mean, it's like, what the fuck would I read for you? You've got a fit sister who's 16, maybe.
Muslims have the best frame on earth. I want a virgin wife at 16 who's going to obey me. That's what I want.
Absolutely insane, yo. Were these clips out before? What's going on? I had no idea about underage girls. Like I thought, oh, Andrew Tate's a pimp. You know, yeah, he might have had like a sex ring and he was a piece of shit in the sense he was taking advantage of girls who didn't have any other opportunities. And I thought I was like, okay, then yeah, you deserve to get what you get. But this is actually a shock to me. Like how many people are out there just little kids?
You know, you said it looks like I'm in a teenage girl's bedroom.
Yeah.
To some people that would be an insult, but to me, I find that quite flattering, to be honest. You know, like that's exactly what you'd expect.
Like? I'm fucking all these 15-year-olds. I had these guys selling their houses, life savings, loans, all of it to me. Give me it all.
You feel bad or no?
Fuck no. To give a solitary.
I mean, what am I doing here? What am I going to even comment on this? What is there to say? You know, when Joe Rogan talked about it on his podcast and said that
you got to think of what a person like that is trying to do when they're first getting attention. You're trying to be as outrageous as possible to get as much people to think about what you're saying and talk about what you're saying and engage with it.
Yeah.
And the best way to do that is to be like a character, an over-the-top, completely arrogant guy who's shirtless with sunglasses on, smoking a cigar, talking about hoes, you know, and pimping hoes. It's like, is it a character or is it really you? And then when you find out, oh, well, no, he actually does run these campsites and he does have these girls working for him. Okay. But then some of the girls talk and go, actually, he's like really nice and he was kind and he gave me this business opportunity. I wound up making a lot of money with it. And you're like, oh, okay. This is complicated.
he kind of summed up my perspective on the dude exactly. It's just so confusing in how the internet works nowadays. It's like people are troll and like there's no realness anymore. It feels like lines get blurred and it's super hard to tell what's real and what's not. And I guess I'm not surprised, but I feel kind of stupid because of all the different conversations I've had where I was not necessarily defending Andrew Tate, but trolling along with him. And now I'm starting to understand I was trolling along with somebody who probably wasn't even trolling that much. I'm just gonna stay home. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm just gonna read my Bible.
I've got my main, my bottom, Vivian. So Vivian here, that's how it started. I met Vivian in Slovakia. We had a long-term relationship thing. I was living in England. I moved her to England to be with me to start doing my webcam company. So Vivian's been with me 6 years.
So he's been with Vivian for 6 years, right?
Because Vivian's younger. Vivian's like 21.
Vivian's 21. And at this point, he's been her girlfriend for 6 years.
There's a video from 10 years ago that showed me in a sexual act with one of my ex-girlfriends. There's a video from 10 years ago that showed me in a sexual act with one of my ex-girlfriends. From 10 years ago.
Hey, stupid. I didn't say the word listen. Did I say listen?
Hello everyone, I just wanted to say something about the video that's been released recently about me and my ex-boyfriend Andrew Tate. Andrew is my still great friend. What you guys saw on the video is just what we used to do. It was just pure game. He's a great guy. He would never hurt anyone.
There's a video from 10 years ago that showed me in a sexual act with one of my ex-girlfriends.
This is what happens, you don't listen. Look at the camera. Why are you getting hit?
Yeah, fuck this dude. It makes me like sick to my stomach right now. It is reminding me of all the different like really dark jokes I used to make when I was a little kid and how little I even understood what I was talking about. And to see these grown fucking men not even making jokes, like seriously like taking pride in just having sex with little, for this to be what your mind revolves around so much, it just makes it just shows how little of a man you are on the inside in a lot of ways. It's kind of shameful. I'm like kind of like ashamed that I don't know. So yeah, I don't even want to talk about this much anymore, except now, you know, hey, be careful who you troll with. And I think that he's going to get what's coming to him. And I guess that's all. I'm out of here. I'm going to go see a movie, see the new movie, The Crow, with my wife and my 15-year-old daughter. I am going to throw up. Okay. Peace out. See you tomorrow.